Hi guys, it's Graham from Ink and Leathers here, and today I'm going to share with you my winter favourites for this year, 2016. It has been a hot minute since I last uploaded a video. Obviously, quite a lot has changed in my life since then. I moved house, I went to Japan for 2 weeks, and I was travelling every other week for work. My work got really crazy there for a while, which was exciting but also challenging, and it took a lot of attention away from my blogging and my vlogging. So I'm back now, and I thought I'd get into things with a favourites video summarising my favourites for June, July and August, which is conveniently winter here in Australia. So these are my winter favourites, and I'm just going to run through them really quickly. There is some other content that I'll have coming out for you guys soon. I'm going to try and do a haul of everything that I bought in Japan, do a video about my new house, and also obviously if you follow me on Instagram or Snapchat or any other social media, you'll be aware that Fash Fest is coming up, so I'm going to have a lot of Fash Fest content coming out for you guys as well. But let's kick things off with a favourites video for winter this year. Kicking things off with housewares, just for a change. Since I've obviously moved house, I have been buying some things for the house and making a few changes. And the first thing that I purchased for myself was a new artwork by Canberra artist Luke Chiswell, whose work I absolutely adore. This piece was available and I loved it, so I had decided to grab it for myself, and it is this beautiful resin panel with these bits and pieces suspended in the resin. As you can see, it's very thin, and it's just suspended by 2 holes at the top here. No idea where in my house this is going just yet, but it is absolutely stunning. I love this series of work that Luke was doing, and apparently he's going to be doing some larger pieces in the not too distant future, so this may get a brother or a sister yet. Just to give you a close-up of what's actually suspended in here. So these are rose petals, and this bit here with the dots is very signature Luke style. There's some pigmentation here. This is a necklace and some threads and some paper, and then there's what looks like some gold dust here in the bottom. So this is just acrylic resin, and it's signed right down the bottom here, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this piece, and I can't wait to display it in my new house. Moving on to fashion, and the first thing that I'm going to talk about is this hoodie that I'm wearing right now, which I picked up in Kyoto back in May. It's a really interesting fabric. I'm completely convinced it's just synthetic. I can't read the label because it is in Japanese, but it has an almost gauze-like texture to it, and it is incredibly lightweight. As you can kind of see, it's basically see-through. It's really lightweight, as I said, and really comfortable for the spring weather that we were experiencing while we were in Kyoto. But also now moving into the spring weather here in Australia, it's going to come into its own, so that'll be really good. Other than that, I mean, what's there to say? It's a hoodie. They're a dime a dozen. This was really cheap. I think it was about 950 yen, which is about $11 Australian, and I love the simple styling of it, and it's going to look great in my wardrobe of all blue clothing, so really happy with this one. The next fashion item that I'm going to talk about is a pair of jeans that I picked up recently from ASOS, and that's these ones. They are from a brand called Loyalty and Faith, and I believe these are the 7 series style. They do have a bit of moto embroidery detailing here on the back pockets, and also on the knees, which have that reinforced motorcycle look. They're actually a slim cut, and I would always go so far as to say stretch jean, which something I would probably ordinarily avoid being a larger guy, but I really like the way that these look on. They're fitted without being obscene, and they're just incredibly comfortable and really nice to wear, which is always really important in a pair of jeans. So really happy with these. I did actually just buy another pair from Loyalty and Faith, and I'm really excited to get those and see how I can style them going forward as well. So these are a great buy. I think these are about $61, which isn't much, and absolutely obsessed with them. The next item that I'm going to talk about is a pair of shoes that I picked up when I got back to Sydney from Japan, and that is these bad boys. They are the Nike Juvenate in a blue color, I guess cobalt. They are filthy because I wear them all the time, and I wear them all the time because these are the most comfortable shoes I have owned in a long time. More comfortable even than the Roche. The only real downside to these is that they are incredibly lightweight, and that's because this is a mesh, as you can see. Just get you to focus on that. And anything goes through that. So if there's rain, your feet get soaked. If there's a wind or a cold gust of air, your feet freeze. So great for summer and spring, not so much for winter. That said, I've been wearing the hell out of them because they are insanely comfortable, and I'm looking to get another pair in the not too distant future. I did watch these on ASOS for ages, but then they didn't have my size, so I was really lucky to find these in Sydney. Last but by no means least for fashion this month is a pair of Chelsea boots that I purchased also from ASOS, and that's these bad boys. They're from a brand called Red Tape, and they're a whiskey brown, I would say, leather Chelsea boot. The reason that I really loved these though is they have this blue elastic gusset, and also the inside of the shoes is blue, which I don't think you can really see. But these are really great. They are incredibly comfortable to wear, which is always really important, and they're real leather as well, which is always really, really nice. These were on sale on ASOS, I think maybe about $90, so not the cheapest pair of shoes on the website, but again, really love the style of these, so I wanted to make them my own. They are currently on sale on the website still, so if I can find a link, I'll definitely put that down below for you. And just really comfortable, really easy to wear, and go with everything. The Chelsea boot, I think, is my go-to shoe because it looks fantastic in any situation. It's dressy enough that you can wear it formally, but it's also casual enough that you can wear this with a pair of jeans, and it looks amazing. Last, but by no means least, let's move on to technology. And the first thing that I want to talk about is an app which you have got to have heard of by now, and that is obviously Pokemon Go. I won't show you anything because I'm recording on my phone at the moment, but I really love it. I think it's really awesome. I love the augmented reality part of it. I love that it's a bit of nostalgia from my high school days, and I also love that it's something that requires me to actually leave the house to play. Probably you can tell I have put on a few post-breakup kilos, and I am madly trying to get rid of those, but something like Pokemon Go, which is a game and it encourages you to get out and exercise, for me is brilliant. I do know that it is based off another game, I believe it's called Ingress. So once I'm finally sick of Pokemon Go, that's going to be the next thing I download and start playing because I want something that will challenge me to get outside. But for now, Pokemon Go is awesome. I love the different elements of it. Didn't really even mind the server issues and all of that when it first came out, and I just love the nostalgia of being able to walk around the city that I love and play Pokemon, so happy with that. Lastly, for tech/media, it would be remiss of me not to mention the TV show which has been occupying my brain for the past 6 to 8 weeks, and that is The Bachelor Australia. It's something I always ridiculed my friends for watching, and then we're having a sweeps competition at work, so I decided I'd go in that and watch the TV show. And I have to say, I'm bloody obsessed. It's a ridiculous situation, obviously, but there's something kind of human about it, and it's just grossly entertaining. I mean, it's a cringe factor, which ordinarily I can't deal with at all. Cringe-worthy moments are like physical torture to me, but it's definitely been engaging and kept me watching. My favourite girl is Kira. I'm devastated that she left, but at the same time, I think she was too good for Richie, so I have no doubt that she's going to go on to bigger and better things. But yeah, it's just another thing that I'm obsessed with at the moment that I've been enjoying over the months of winter. So that concludes my winter favourites for 2016. Hope you found it entertaining, or maybe there was something in there that interested you. Any item that is still available wildly, I will link in the information box for you down below. And I hope that you found it at least kind of as an insight as to where I have been for the past 3 months. I do apologise for how lax I have been with posting videos, but I'm going to definitely try and get on top of that. There will be a lot of opportunities for me to come out with new videos regarding Fash Fest, so I'll be posting about that a lot. I'm also going to try and get back into the monthly favourites, because I really do enjoy watching those and I enjoy sharing them as well. Going to try to do a few weekly vlogs and a few other bits and pieces like a house tour and a few things like that. So a lot more content coming your way, and I hope that you'll forgive my vast absence. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, guys. It really does mean a lot to me. And you can stay in contact with me through all my social media, which are always linked at the end of this video in the information box down below. And until next time, bye.